Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. My name is JD Grospitz, lead singer and streaming talent of Malignant Bear. We are live once again on a Monday evening, and once again with Children of Morta. We played this game on stream on Saturday, and messed around with the campaign a little bit. And I had every intention of continuing the campaign. And then yesterday I screwed up, and I thought I had a big brain moment, and I was going to grind off stream. I was going to play through the level that we had beaten on stream a couple times with some of the characters, just get some gold, maybe a couple levels, and then just make things a little easier. I didn't realize that story events were totally random, and I got quite a few, and including 2 new characters. And so yeah, we're much further ahead now than we were. So I kind of dashed my own plans to stream this game. I'm still going to stream it. We're just going to do family trials today instead. And I'll showcase some of the things in the campaign as well. But this game's excellent. Played it a lot more off stream and continue to enjoy it. So yeah, let's jump in and show you what I mean. Alright, jumping back in here. So my big brain thing, like I said, was I thought I would just rerun that first level again a couple more times and have some fun with that. So I ran it once and completed it again, got some gold and got some levels and things like that. And then this guy walked in the door when I got back into the house. That is Mark, the eldest son of the Bergsons. So he walked in the door pretty beat up, and then we got a little quest to heal him with some herbs. We ended up getting those on the next run. And so he's character now. And then like 1 or 2 runs later, Lucy became a character, the little girl, the youngest daughter. She is a fire mage, and she's incredibly strong. So I got 2 new characters. Obviously I still have Kevin, wherever he is, somewhere. I don't know where Kevin is. But yeah, I still have Kevin as a character, obviously, and John and Linda. And I've gotten some levels on all of them. We also healed the wolf cub, so you can see it's here playing around with Linda. We unlocked some other pets as well, the animal shelter, I'll talk about that. And what else? Some other story things happened. Let's see what this is.
Ben refused to accept that owls wouldn't carry letters during the day.
So the little story beat there. Also, I found out you can move the camera around in the house with the right thumbstick. But yeah, the little story beat there is Uncle Ben is attempting to get in touch with Sheila, his ex-wife, who is also a warrior, and get her help because they realize that things are pretty bad. And so he's written letters to her, and she has not responded at all. He's, of course, understandably a little bit upset by that. What else is going on here? Where is Kevin? Where does he get to? Oh, he's swimming. Okay. Can't stand Linda's advice right now. Okay, whatever. What else do we do? The animal shelter. So I mentioned this was the DLC, the Paws and Claws DLC that I have. And basically what this does is it unlocked once we healed Riker. We got the herbs for him and he's good to go. And these are little passives that you can activate. And you get passives based on the amount of treats that you feed your animals. And more treats gives higher level, and of course more passives. And it does decay though, so it's not a permanent thing like I thought it was. So basically if you want, you're going for like a boss run or something, you can just pick some buffs for that. Or if you're just going in a grind, pick some buffs for that. So it's pretty cool. A nice little feature here for sure. And what else? What else did we do? Here in the workshop, we unlocked the ability to dodge. We might have had that before, I can't remember. Which is nice. We also unlocked a couple more of these. The runes. And again, it's just some passives. This one is I can equip two relics at once, which is really nice. And we also unlocked another system, the rune system, which I'll demonstrate. We're going to do one run of this in the new world here, the desert biome and check that out. As you can see, there's this person standing here. That is Anaya, I think her name is. She's the goddess of the Caldipo Caves region, so we cleared that. The boss of the second section was 2 giant goblins. I guess they were hobgoblins? I don't know. They weren't too bad. And then the boss of Anayadea's domain was a giant stone golem, and I absolutely bodied it as Linda. I attempted it once as Lucy and just got decimated. And then I went back with Linda and I killed it before it could even do any of its attacks. I got really lucky in terms of like the runes and things that I got. But yeah, now we have to go to the desert biome, and I haven't even been here yet, so we'll check this out. Like I said, we're just going to do like maybe 1 or 2 runs of this just to demonstrate some other things here in the campaign, and then I want to do family trials. So you can see Linda, John, Kevin, I've been leveling up all of them. I have some more passives up here. Here's Mark. Mark is the cliched sort of D&D style monk. He's fists, feet, and frenzy. He attacks very fast. He gains armor, which reduces the damage he takes when he attacks things. His Y skill is like a whip. Stuns things. It's a pretty short cooldown. And he does like a little short-range teleport when he starts fighting stuff. I hate to say it, but he's literally just better Kevin. Kevin is pretty underwhelming. I got him up to level 8, and I'm not sure that I'm going to use him too much more. John and Linda, obviously, we've seen quite a bit since then. Kevin is a rogue. He gets faster the more he attacks, but he's very squishy. And because he constantly has to be attacking, it kind of puts him at a disadvantage, whereas like everybody else has, you know, things that they can do outside of that. And here we have Lucy. Like I said, Lucy's our mage. She is sort of like Linda. She's a ranged character. She shoots out fireballs, but she can only do it while she's standing still. And the longer she's casting, the stronger the fireballs get, and they shoot off these little sidewinders, which is pretty cool. She does a ton of damage. Her Y ability is a tornado. Sucks things into it. You can see she has corruption fatigue. I got that as a debuff for using her. I played her exactly once, and I got up to level 5 with her in that run. Like I said, I got pretty far with her. I died to the boss. But then she got corruption fatigue, and it started at like negative 50%, and it's slowly gone down as I've played other characters. But that seems to be the mechanic to get you to play your other characters, so I haven't used her since. But she's really good. But we'll go in as Mark. Let's play him, just to demonstrate some things here. I didn't turn on any of the animal buffs. Again, because I screwed up and played so much, I am going to finish this off stream, but I wanted to mess around with it one more time on stream, just because I ended up cutting it short on Saturday. So I'm going to give it a bit more of a shake today. I have not been here yet. Like I said, this is the second act, I guess. But you can see Mark also Naruto runs, just like little brother Kevin. I wonder where he got that from. His fist moves, he's pretty quick. He's have forward momentum. His dodge is aerial acrobatics. What else? You can see my stats there, pretty good. And my skills. So again, you teleport a little bit when you dodge. He increases everybody's evasion bar. And I haven't got rage on him yet. Ooh. That's annoying. Okay. So I'm hoping we'll find some runes, so you can see what I'm talking about with that. There's his whip thing. It seems a little broken. It sucks things into it and stuns them. So you can see the, oop, don't want to get stunned by that. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, these things are rough. So in the bottom left of the screen, where my HUD is, excuse me, where my HUD is there, the blue bar that's underneath the health bar is his armor bar, so he gains that as he attacks. and it slowly decays outside of combat, or when he takes damage. Alright, it's just a charm. It's boring. This game has kind of a sick sense of humor with the charms, I've noticed. When I was playing Lucy for the first time, I got a bunch of charms that were like melee effects, and obviously you don't want to be in melee combat as a mage, but you would just die.
A chamber of the divine and a reward.
Boring. One of Lucy's passive, though, for being level 4, is you start the mission with one of the gemstones, which is really nice. Because there was times, like runs, where I just didn't get any at all, and that didn't feel very good. So now I always have at least one. Can't do anything with this, okay. So the other system that I unlocked, outside of more of the runes that I upgrade, is runes that you use temporarily in missions. Here we go, here's one. Okay. So runes are passives, and they have durability on them, and they impact your abilities. And there's different ones for each character and different things for each ability. So this one, it charges up my power, or my primary attack. What? That's weird. Okay. Charges up my primary attack. Not sure why that didn't work. But it charges up my primary attack, like I was saying, and so you equip it, and you can see I have a little bar there at the bottom left next to the X ability. You can see it changes it. And each ability has its own things, and you lose durability on them when you attack. So you can see the red bar there is going down, but it makes it a lot stronger. That's quicksand. And every class, or not every class, every character, when they get to level 8, you unlock the ability to have your runes impact the other family members. So for example, one of Kevin's runes, if found on Lucy the mage, I thought that was something I could interact with, if found on Lucy the mage, makes it so that she shoots out knives whenever she casts Cyclone, which is kind of cool. There's another one. Oh, and here we go, yeah. So Linda launches an explosive crescendo upon a critical primary attack. So this means if I get a crit with my basic attack, one of Linda's explosive arrows is going to come down from the sky. You can only equip one rune at a time per ability, so I'll leave that there. You can see it shows up on the map too. Runes are a much needed system, I think, for this game. I could see the combat potentially getting stale without them, so I think it's a nice thing. Keeps things varied, even if you are just playing like one or two characters back and forth. Still not used to this biome and what's here. Found a common animal treat for my friends. Oh boy. The other levels in Chapter 1 all ended up still just kind of looking the same, which I was a little disappointed in. It was still just kind of generic caves. Like the walls looked a little bit different, you know, there's some different floor patterns and all that, but they were still just obviously caves the entire time. I'm stuck on. Actually, I want to go back, oops, pick up that other rune, and just in general explore up here. This level's huge. So we'll see how this works now. So you can see there's one of Linda's arrows coming down, which is pretty neat. What's that? Next 5 hits are ignored. Let's go ahead and use that. Alright, so there's the end of this level. That's good. What's that? Greatly increases critical strike chance and damage. What is that thing? There we go. Constant slow health drain. So I found a charm once before that was constant health regeneration, and it actually stacked. I got 2 of them at once, and that was when I had a super lucky run as Linda, because I actually got 2 of them and that one that increased my crit damage and chance at the cost of health drain, but it didn't matter because I was regenerating faster than it was draining. So I was doing just boatloads of damage with literally no repercussions. So you can sometimes just get that lucky with what you find. We won't pick that up though, because without an ability to heal in some way, constant health, I don't know that that's worth it. Back here. Oh. Yeah, the proc chance on that is pretty good. I like it. Leveled up like 3 times now and haven't spent any of them. So we'll teleport up. I changed my keybinds as well. Made more sense to have the map on the right because it's on the right side of the screen. Of course, I'm still screwing it up. So yeah, let's get some skills. Let's see, we definitely want Rage. That's seems pretty good. And to increase the range of his attacks. It's already pretty high and it doesn't go up much further. Else, stun duration, another 0.7 seconds. That's not bad. I'd almost rather wait to level up again and get this. This is the thing that gives me armor when I attack. That's just been really good. Yeah, we'll wait and just level up again. Little guy that's like teleporting in and out is pretty annoying. Hope he's not like super common or anything. Yay. They trap it, okay. The story for this region, as far as I can tell, is just we're looking for another one of the mountain gods. And this is in the City of Thieves, which is a desert city of thieves. They went with that cliche. Again, this is my first time being here, so haven't unlocked anything else about it, really. We'll see when we die. I'm sure there'll be some lore dumps. We can see a little bit more of the game before we jump into Family Trials and check out that mode. Yeah, like I said, my intention when I played this off-stream was just to grind a little bit, and ended up unlocking so much stuff that I figured at that point I'm just going to keep playing it, keep going for it, and then I'll just talk about what I did. At least those guys always seem to drop gold, which is nice. I need a ton of it now for anything. What's this? Can't go there. You can see what I mean about Mark. He's very fast. Does a lot of damage. Again, his comparable is Kevin, and I think he's just better. It's a bit of a shame. I did unlock the ability to actually go invisible on Kevin, which is cool. It has an incredibly long cooldown though, and it's his big ability, so it's like the one that you'd have to sort of spec into if you wanted to make it worthwhile. Whereas Mark is just, again, naturally pretty good. Now he's even better. So yeah, other family members gain Guardian's Rage runes for their various abilities. So that means that their passives will benefit from any of the runes, or not their passives, their attacks will benefit from my passive runes. Or they can find them, rather. So. I thought I opened that already. I could have sworn I did. An ender. Of course, I have no gems. Let's see what he has though. Increase max health, do less damage, gain random obelisk effect, 2 magical stones that spiral outward from you, increase dodge chance. Rage is another mechanic. I don't know if I had that unlocked during the stream last time or not. And it's basically just it's the little bar to the left of my face there in the bottom left. And when it fills up and you use it, it has a different passive for everybody. I think for all of them it makes them invincible and do like way more damage. Which is pretty nice. And you can, some of the characters you can spec into it, make it even stronger. For other ones, it is what it is. Like it's a one and done sort of skill. That's useful. These are new things, little portals that summon up the corruption enemies. Started finding those in the last level of the first act. I'm stuck. That's not good. Come on, something good.
A chamber touched only by earth, wind, and the powers that be.
Alright, that's not what I wanted. So I re-rolled the ones I had. Small chance to recover health when attacking, that's really good. And poisons damaged enemies. Does that mean when I hit them, or when they hit me? When I hit them, awesome. I'm gonna run away for a second.
Fortune is in Rhea's hands, was all Margaret murmured.
See, these things seem to be completely random, and this is the runes that I can spend money on that's permanent upgrades, the Book of Rhea thing. I believe that's the last one now, too. That's excellent. Some more stuff all the way up top. Getting lots of levels here, so you definitely get more XP as you go, which is nice. Deal more damage as the barrier grows in strength. Yeah, that's seems like a no-brainer there. Summon a magical staff to knock opponents back. Gains an increased critical strike chance based on the kill counter. That could be good. This is his left bumper attack, so we'll have to get that next. So yeah, Marcus is just, he's all about momentum. So now in addition to gaining armor as I do damage, I do more damage as I do more damage. So again, literally, Kevin, what's the point?
Something more sinister will be appearing soon.
What does that mean? Oh, summoners, okay. That's another new thing. These guys sometimes have little summoning circles, and you have to disrupt them or they summon up a boss, or mini-boss type enemy. That would have been nice early on. Wish I'd gotten it. Oh well. Protector that provides armor and occasionally negates all incoming damage. Yeah, I'll take that. Random event.
2 people, one old and one young, surely did not belong in the clearing of windswept sand. The older was nervous, looked at his surroundings as if for the first time. But an air of wisdom still lingered
I believe that's
around
supposed to be a
him.
time machine. Or it looks like it.
They were on the run and in search of one more able-bodied than themselves. For a monstrous and savage creature
No, maybe
had
not.
begun to dwell near the observatory.
I was gonna say it looks like the time machine from H.G. Wells' Time Machine, or some of the variations of it.
Steam.
Steam
It was
powered.
perhaps more powerful than a horse, but it was nowhere near as reliable. The skies, he said. The skies hold the secrets of the gods. Steam.
Right.
It was perhaps more powerful than a horse.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb
Nowhere
and say
near as
Oh, hey.
reliable.
permanent movement speed. Why yes. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this is the area that was previously closed off, the red door that I couldn't go in before. So check that out. Yeah, Mark is very strong. He's definitely the strongest of the melee characters, I think. At least so far. I don't know what the other 2 that I might unlock are. This looks like the observatory.
The creature that now threatened the hero
Oh boy.
was a crudely focused inferno of hatred and malice.
Taking tons of poison damage there. Oop. Hey, they came back.
With the observatory now safe from the belligerent beast, the two were once again free to observe the heavens.
So I've got some nice upgrades going for me now. Which is good, because I think all that's left here is the boss. Let's see what's over this way, though, just in case. And yeah, that's it. Alright. Teleport to the end here. And give this boss a try. One of the other cool things that I unlocked, since I healed Riker the Wolf Cub, he now appears before every boss. Gives me health potions. Which is super worth it.
The manipulator of the disenfranchised, the leader of rats, with fingers sharp as daggers, and a soul lacking its humanity.
Ooh. Happens damage over time is super nice. Oh boy, that was a ton. So yeah. Uh-oh. It's got little minions now. Drop health though, that's good. Come on.
Proof was, no one chooses the life of a thief.
Yay, first try. Take that.
The crystal was calling the hero back, through a path opened anew from the sacred city of Anai Raha, the spirit of wind and weather.
Not a very good weather god if
Felt
it's
a
a desert.
strange wariness as home beckoned.
I'll take that as a first run though, that's pretty good. See what new things we unlocked. And then, like I said, we'll go check out the trials mode, family trials.
The chamber groaned and trembled, darkness replacing light.
Uh-oh. This is new.
Above, the family waited to eat, comfort replacing vigilance.
Uh-oh.
Snatched, gone, dread replacing happiness. One body was taken, but two souls were in need of rescue.
It's not good. Mary is very pregnant. Um, let's see here. Propulsion upgrade is unlocked. Alright, gemstone proficiency, so we'll check those out. See what else is around. Quick. And then, yeah, this looks like a major story beat. So I actually might not... I don't think I want to do this on stream. This game's excellent, and I would encourage people to check it out. So we'll leave that there on that cliffhanger after I check out what my new upgrades are. So I got Compulsion, increases the Rage gain rate, and see, Rage is kind of underwhelming as a thing. And Gemstone Proficiency increases the rate at which gemstones dropped. Yes, it's absolutely worth the money. You can see these things get very expensive. I've just been getting one level in each, and that's it. What else? We need to do more damage. Always more damage. Alright. So, nothing else to see here. So what we're going to do is return to the title and discover what happened to the old man and his apprentice. I did that. I solved that. Alright, whatever. All unsaved progress will be lost. Yeah, that's fine. So to get to Family Trials, because it's a completely separate thing, and none of those cool unlocks that I just got, they're not a thing anymore. Warning, Family Trial mode uses contents unlocked throughout the game and may contain spoilers. It's highly recommended to complete the main story before starting the Family Trials. We're going to ignore that. Alright. Family Trials mode is completely separate from the main story campaign of the game. It revolves around Zyklus, a unique and abnormal dungeon located somewhere in Rhea. Family Trials offers new systems, items, character build possibilities, and more, all set in a series of completely randomized levels. It's also quite challenging. Most of the progress is lost when you die in the dungeon, so you better prepare to quickly learn from your mistakes. To succeed in the Family Trials, you must reach the last floor and defeat the final boss. Complete main objectives to advance to the next floor. When defeated, you have to restart the whole run in a set of new, totally randomized rooms. 2 unlockable difficulty levels, hard and insane. Higher difficulty, the more levels you have to beat. All Bergson family members and their active abilities are available from the beginning. Skill tree is replaced with a new talent system. Each time a character levels up, it gains a new it gets to choose a new talent. Gemstones work as the main currency in Family Trials mode. Use them in a new shop to gamble for rewards and upgrade your equipment. Runes no longer drop in the dungeons, they become a new part of the talent system instead. Divine Relics and Divine Graces have 2 additional power tiers. You can upgrade them in the special shop or find them in dungeons. Sounds fine. So I guess, yeah, there's the other 2 family members. It looks like a woman with a spear or a staff, and a rather large burly man with a hammer. Okay. So I guess we'll unlock those at some point in the story. Not a whole lot else going on here. Nope. Alright. Let's jump in. Yeah, there's Mark, Kevin, John, Linda, Joey, okay. Lucy, and Apan. Alright. Okay, so these are the only things that we get to keep with us as we go in this mode, which is kind of cool. Finish Family Trials with every character. Let's see. 30 levels with John. Oh, cool. Okay. We're gonna go with Lucy just because I didn't get to show her off in the campaign. So what is why? That's just what that is. Okay. So yeah, like I said, Lucy was another character I unlocked and didn't get a chance to show her because she still had that nasty debuff on her. And you definitely don't want less max health as your mage. She's squishy enough as is. So here we have the little prompt about her. Lucy can't shoot while moving. As she shoots and stands, her attacks speed up and sidewinders begin to emerge from her attacks. This uses mana for some of her abilities, just her Y. Mana regenerates over time. Unlocked Guardian's Rage, left trigger, okay. And finally reach the portal room. What is this? It's the Zyklus Offerings Chamber. Each offering requires certain progress to be unlocked. As progress is made, that offering becomes permanently available. You may only choose one of the offerings from each chamber. Oh, okay. Wow. Alright. So we don't have any of these, and we probably won't anytime soon. Nope. Nope. Oh, decoy. Okay, that's our other thing. Great. Talents. Okay, we don't have any of those yet. Let's see what this is, though. Let's check this out. So you can see, shoots out fireballs, they get faster, and she holds it down, and you get the little sidewinders coming out. So if you do the right stick to attack, just like you would with Linda, it just stops her dead in her tracks, and she starts casting instead. So there's my little tornadoes. Stats. Okay. Okay, so the decoys cost mana as well. Side objective failed. Guardian in a rush. So I'm supposed to do that quicker than I was, I guess. I'm supposed to do something. Not entirely sure. What's this? Increased dodge chance. Yeah, we'll take that. So Lucy's big negative is that Cyclone is really strong, but I'm vulnerable for a split second while I cast it. So you can see I always cast it and then like immediately dodge away because you're there and you can be hit while you're trying to get it out. So obviously her other negative is she has to stand still to attack, but she does a lot of damage, so it kind of balances out. Talent point. Oh, so I just get a random talent. Each time you gain a level, you can choose a talent in this menu. Upon receiving fatal damage, Lucy instead conjures a decoy and temporarily becomes invulnerable. Mid bar generates faster, and critical hits have a chance to summon a small cyclone. This seems incredibly strong. Talents persist through the run, they can be viewed at any time, blah blah blah. Alright. Okay, so I have all my abilities unlocked, like it said. I'm just getting talents when I level up. And those will reset when I die, as everything else will. Seems like a pretty cool mode, though. I guess kind of a nice end game. We'll see how the actual campaign ends. I'll definitely mention when I finish it off stream. As I said, at this point, I'm not gonna stream any more of the campaign. I just wanted to demonstrate that a little bit. But yeah, this game is great. I would definitely be finishing this up. But yeah, I was curious about this game mode. Like I said, I meant to get to it on Saturday, but I figured it was going to have spoiler content in it, so I didn't want to jump right into that. But at this point, you know, seen a decent portion of the game, enough that I'm not too concerned about spoilers. Knowing that, you know, there's two other characters, different enemy types, doesn't ruin anything for me. does for you, viewer. Apologies. Temporarily grants you a shield, protect you from damage. Okay. You can see her dodge is little short-range teleport with Link, which is pretty cool. I'm still of the ranged characters need auto-aim mindset, though. Or, like, some sort of lock-on. And maybe I'll find that as a talent or something. But yeah, it's especially rough considering Mark gets it on his melee abilities. He gets lock-on and, like, a little short-range teleport to fight things. So again, he's just incredibly strong. Now I have a talent, so I just wanted to clear a little bit more of this room before I mess with it. Well, it does pause when I do it, okay. Cyclone lasts longer, decoys last longer, or have less cooldown? Cyclones for sure. Cyclone is very good. So again, her entire playstyle is just based on her wanting to do as much damage as possible, and not being in the thick of things. Again, very, very classic mage. Finally reached the portal. One level done. Kill 15 enemies without taking damage. Screwed that one up already. So doing that just gave me a level. That's pretty cool. So you can see I have 2 relics, and they're both the right bumper and right trigger. Destruction of the decoy summons Mark's Guardian Fist the location. Immediately refills the dash bar if the decoy is placed. That seems pretty good. So that's neat though. It gave me a little challenge when I started the floor. My objective is slightly different each time, although admittedly, given that you want talents, I feel like you're pretty much just going to be killing everything every time anyways, unless your challenge is like to clear the area faster. Or to get to the portal faster, I should say. In that case, then yeah, you'll just be running through stuff. But for the most part, I feel like you're going to want to kill everything. Come on. Oh, I am getting health when I get talents as well. Okay. That was my only fear with this, is the, you know, without the passives from the workshop, you know, if I only have whatever meager amount of health she starts with, and there's no way to bring it up, that's not good. Or I was a little worried that, passives like that would just be from the talents. Like I would have to choose between a talent doing something cool or just giving me, you know, plus 25 health or something. So I'm glad that doesn't seem to be the case. So yeah, when skills are just like boring passives, that's never fun. If I'm getting talents and skills, I want them to actually change, potentially change my gameplay a little bit, and let passives be a different thing. So many enemies. It lasts a lot longer now. It's really good. So yeah, that's the equivalent of your melee skill, basically, as her. So I'm getting a lot of, I guess it's gems? They said it's not gold, it's gems. So gemstones, which are still the small currency to the left of my portrait. And then this is gems. Didn't want to do that. Wanted to do that. Curious how long a run of this is going to take. I mean, obviously it's go until you die, but, you know, what if I don't? No king rules forever. But, oh. Seems to be immune to Cyclone. It's not good. So I've unlocked the door. Something up there, and I'm not going to go all the way back. We'll get this. Increase the chance and quantity of Sidewinder hits. Instantly receive 3 gemstones. And increases damage received from dark enemies. Sidewinders, I want those. Ooh, I got a whole bunch now. Okay. That's pretty cool. And that's all she wrote here. Alright. Activate the shrine to cleanse, survive the enemies. A lot of health potions came out of that. It's a little worrisome. Is this it? No. Guess it's that. No, it took damage. Creates a totem that greatly buffs you. So my biggest complaint with having 2 slots for the Divine Relics is to switch them out. You just have to basically keep hitting until you pick the ones that you want. Yeah. Get rid of their mages. That's bad. they're summoning more guys. I think. I assume that's where those are coming from. I don't know. There's so many of them. This went south on me very quickly. I can't run away anymore. I'm gonna die. Charms are magical objects, blah blah blah. Okay, so charms are still a thing in this mode, that's good. Cleansing successful. That was all I had to do, was just survive while I did that. Okay. That would have been nice to have earlier. You can hear the audio gets muffled as you're like about to die. Just kind of a neat touch. What's the point of that? Okay. Whatever. Oh, it heals me up to a certain percentage. Okay. What's going on in here? What is this? Gamble for an item? Gamble or upgrade your divine items. None of them are all that good. Purchase items and charms. Health more than anything. What about you? Heal your wounds. So that's interesting. I have the charm that I picked up is the one that increases my crit but deals damage to me. And so it's constantly bringing me down to 20, but there is a slight heal mechanic in the game where if your health drops below a certain percent, it always keeps you at, what is it? It's like 1/5 of your health or something. So I'm always dropping below that, and then it's healing me back up to 20. So I'm just constantly going to be low health for the rest of this, probably. I don't have any gems. Okay. Okay, so I can re-roll, but I don't have any gems to do that. I can buy a gem. I can only buy one. He sells the one. Alright. Have enough? Yeah. So I'm on floor 4 of 13. I guess that's as far as this goes then. Okay, well now I'm on floor 5, but still. Kill all enemies. Objective survive. Boy, she throws out a lot of damage there. I didn't even realize that that was a thing that I had to do. Just wasn't paying attention. I hate those. Get stunned in the crystal goop. Stand in them. Two down. There's another one here. Health globes heal more. Cyclone costs less mana. Yeah, we definitely want that. Go, 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 go. Oh, these guys are rough. They're very slow, but if they hit you, boy do they. Okay. I realize I have not used rage at all. Not even sure what it does on her, actually. Let's try it. Oh! Gain the ability to move and cast. And you do boatloads of damage. Okay, cool. Small chance to recover health when attacking. Yeah, we want that. We absolutely want that. No, get away from me. I guess that was everything. Alright. Yeah, so Lucy is, she's quite strong. Okay. Activate the shrine and cleanse the area. Survive enemy waves until the shrine does the thing. Process is finished. So I can just do what I did last time, and just hit that button and then peace on out of there. Just run away for a while. Yeah. I don't know what that does. It says I'm supposed to survive with more than half my health to get the... whatever the achievement is here. I'm not going to get that because I'm just passively losing health constantly. Unless I get lucky and find a health potion or something. Might have it now. Yeah! Didn't even have to fight anything. The best. Yeah, I think on a character like Lucy, though, there's no way that's possible. There's just too many things. That would be a field day for Mark or John, though. And maybe Linda would probably have the easiest time because she could just run and gun. Right attack will knock back enemies. That's pretty good. Boy has a shorter cooldown, less health. We want that. Back here already. Guess it's every 3 levels. What's this? Okay, so 2 stars, it's increased chance, and then 3 stars, it's every kill. That could be good. What do you have? Stun nearby enemies. Divine relic, divine relic. The bar regenerates faster, increased regeneration. Fire in a cone in front of you. Ooh. This the gambling is could be anything. This seems pretty good though. I don't think that it's worth it for that. If it's just when it kills though, but this would be good. Increased chance to heal when I do damage. We have a boss. Looks like the spider boss. Alright, so I have 2 stacks of this now. So I'm going to do even more damage, but I'm going to take even more constantly. See how this goes. Do that too. Come on, it's almost dead. Kill it, kill it. There we go. Fine, reach the portal room. Assume there's a time limit this time, yeah. Complete the main objective before time runs out. Okay. Oh boy. You're in trouble because doors take forever to open, it seems like. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Chose unwisely. There it is. There it is. Got 2 levels for that. Okay. That could be nice. It's crit damage. What's the second one? It's crit chance. Yeah, why not? Activate the shrine and run away. Don't mind if I do. If I can find it. There it is. No, 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 no. I shouldn't have stopped. I don't know what I was thinking. Got greedy. There's some wacky enemy types here, that's for sure. Keep running, keep running. Almost there. Yeah. Where's the portal at? Yeah, it's right there. Some of the loot from all these things that died. The treasure chest that I ran past. Alright, seems good enough to me. Fine, I reached the portal room. There's no time limit on this. This is just kill things. This is my bonus objective here. Like a robot. It sounded kind of like one too. Come on. There we go. And done. Stun enemies. Seems pretty nice. John's Heaven Strike cast when decoy health is reduced by 50%. Decoy has more health. Increases primary attack speed, but reduces sidewinders. I wonder if that would balance out. Yeah, I still have bonus sidewinders from the other talent. I feel like I'm moving slow now, though. What's that about? Those things. Knockback on my attacks is great. What is that? What is that? Ooh. There's all sorts of wackiness here, isn't there? Oh boy. Just we're running away at this point. Trying to get to the end. Come on. Come on. Here we are. I have to kill these things now. There's way too many of them in here. Come on. All right. We know where the end is. No, because my health is going to constantly go down. So I might just have to end this. Picking that power twice might have been a bit of a mistake. Let's gamble. Upgrade. Heal my wounds. What do you have this time? Dodge chance. Heal some of my health. Increases your attack damage. A melee companion that fights by your side, that could be good. Yeah, I want that. And I want that as well. Say shield. Yeah. Alright, so now we have a heal and a shield, which is good. We have our little AI thingy there. What else can I upgrade here? 3 gems to upgrade anything. Did you sell a gem? No, you didn't. Okay. Ooh. Alright, I might as well gamble. Well, so we could do there, heal up, and then fight the boss. See what we get. If it's that thief guy from that we literally just fought in the campaign, which I think it might be. No? Something different? A tree! It sounds angry. Oh my goodness, what? Get a melee thingy. Oh, the cooldown on the heal is insane. Yeah, this is not a good fight for for Lucy. I damaged those? And then can I hit him? Okay, yeah. He's not taking a whole lot of damage. Ugh. And I can't... It's not really any good times to actually even attack him. I would like a chance to attack you. Come on. See, he just doesn't take damage when he's doing that, and he just does it constantly. Okay, well when the roots are down, then you can attack him. Okay, that makes sense. But I'm constantly having to dodge those explosions that are coming from off screen. That's unfortunate. If that's a constant mechanic of this fight, once I get to him in the main story, there's no way I'd be using Lucy for this. doing a ton of damage to him, and it's just not enough. Well, melee buddy is not doing a whole lot of anything. Yeah. That's brutal as her. There's no way. Having to keep moving from his root attack and the things coming down. I just oof. Okay, but still. So let's see what happens at the end here. Library. Okay, so it just keeps track of your stats. That's kind of neat. See what all I had there. Decent chance to crit and crit damage. Shows all your talents and everything. It's not bad. I'll take that for a first run. Yeah, no, I saw him. Let's see here. Defeat a boss. Random items. Finish this game mode 3 times. I don't know if I want to play the characters I haven't played yet. Or if I want to see them first in the story, you know? We'll try it as... Try it one more time as John. Just kind of curious how random it gets. This. What did that do? Okay. I don't know what that was at all, but whatever. Kill 30 things. I think my biggest complaint with this game, though, is still the pickup radius on gold. That needs to be way higher. Especially in a game mode like this, where speed is everything. You don't want to have to constantly be running back and forth to get gold because the pickup radius is so tiny. Melee character might have been a mistake, or at least John might have been a mistake. I didn't want to play Mark again just because we'd already done him in the campaign. Although I did figure out for John, using the shield, you can interrupt your swing timer with it. You're not locked into the animation, which is nice. I'm still not very good at him, just because I forget that that's a thing and I get into the rhythm of just killing. I think because the other 2 melee characters that I have so far, with Kevin and Mark, it's if you're just fighting, that's all you want to do. Seems less stamina, increased dodge chance, increased movement speed, less stamina. was all I had to do, was just kill 30 things, and then it's over. Oh, or it keeps going, okay. Oh, I had to just kill ferocious enemies. Oh, that's why, okay. The target kill counter. Yeah, that's entirely dependent on there being 30 things in the room. It's a dead body. See, I know the portal's there, but explore a little bit further just in case. Nope, that was it. Okay. So yeah, being able to do the side objective on this would just be dependent on there being 30 things in the room to get the kill counter up that high. And I guess you could have enemies follow you and do it. I don't know. Chance. Why not? So yeah, I guess this might be kind of a knee-jerk reaction just to seeing this for the first time. But I think one of the strengths of this game is the fact that you can choose a different character depending on sort of the level you're in and the enemies you're facing, the boss, all sorts of things like that. Plus there's the co-op too. But to do this on one character could be a little bad. Like, I'm sure this is fine and you'd get used to it. You know, once you get good at the game, you'd be fine with any character. But like we saw in that boss, I don't know how that boss is normally, if maybe that was just some random thing with it just for that attempt or what. But yeah, that was brutal as Lucy. Whereas with other characters, I could have seen that being much easier. And in the campaign, that wouldn't be a big deal. You know, if you get to that boss as Lucy, then you die, go back as something that's stronger, and that's no problem. So I guess to make the comparison with this and Hades, like with Hades, you pick your weapon every time, but every weapon is viable, it's just different playstyle. But then what you get is the buffs as you go on. Whereas with this, your playstyle is going to completely change depending on the character you pick, but you don't have a chance to change that as you go in. Whereas like with Hades, depending on the different god buffs that you get, your weapon can change completely. So even if you start with, you know, a slower attack speed or something, for example, you can buff that up and be faster and have completely different playstyle. Whereas this, John is always going to be John. Shield would be good. Attack is increased, divided between all enemies hit. Either one of these would be really good. Let's try this though. See, I guess that's kind of my issue with this, is with Hades, in your runs, you have the potential to change a lot. Whereas with this, you're always locked into the character that you picked. And you can modify them a little bit, but you can't change them. So I can see that being problematic. And again, that's like I mentioned before, this game's biggest sin, if you can even call it that, it's just the fact that it exists in a world where Hades does, and came out in a similar time period and has a somewhat similar gameplay style. You know, it's a asymmetric action, you know, hack and slashy, roguelite. They're different. They're very different in terms of like gameplay and pacing and all that. but that's the closest comparable, especially to what's on the market. And again, just no offense to this game. This game's great. I'm loving it. I wouldn't have played it off stream if I didn't. But Hades is Hades. That's, you know, that's a very good game. There's a reason why so many people picked it as their game of the year last year. Yeah, that's just a phenomenal game. So to have that be your comparison is a little tricky. You know, that's like being a first-person shooter that came out within, you know, 6 months of Half-Life 2, or, you know, an RTS within 6 months of Warcraft 3, or you might have been good, but you know, your competition was something else. So whenever I clear the rooms, it gives me a level, but it also resets my XP, which is pretty bad. Because if I was close to leveling anyways, and I get, you know, the free level from clearing, I've essentially wasted all that XP. But for ones like this, where it's just clear the room from enemies, but there was still clearly enemies left, you don't really know when you're going to get it. Activate labor altars to protect them. Doing a lot of damage now, which is nice. Okay, that's simple enough. So yeah, there's different little modes that you can get in this, which is neat. Like that. There are different little objectives, I guess. It kind of reminds me of I don't even know what they're called. It's been so long. Like the little world quest you get in Diablo 3. Bounties, that's what they are. Yeah, it reminds me of the bounty systems. You know, sometimes it's just kill things, sometimes it's protect things, sometimes it's get to a specific place. Alright, let's see what you got. Spawn a chest. It's a relic. It's a relic. Does less damage. What do you have? I don't have any divine items. Yeah, we want that. A chest as well. Alright, yeah, we'll take that. So now I have health potion on fairly long cooldown, but still, that's very good to have. And I can gamble. I could reroll what he has. I don't have very much money, do I? Let's gamble. So sometimes he just gives me money and that's it. says item, I feel like it should be an item every time, even if it is just health. Yeah, that doesn't feel very good. Especially considering it's not very much gold. Yeah, if one of the options is gold only, it needs to be an actually decent amount of gold so it doesn't feel bad. But this is a brand new game mode, so, you know, it's possible that they're just learning about these things. I don't know what their testing is or anything like that, you know. They had internal things. I haven't followed the development of this game. You know, if this was something they tested on their own, or they had community members do it, or what. It's not bad by any means. It's just there's a lot of kind of weird little things that could be better. Well, see, it's boring getting health now that I have the permanent health potion. I swear this game has like some kind of system built in where it knows what you don't need. Like I said, there was runs before when I was on Linda and Lucy and getting nothing but melee upgrades. And it felt kind of bad. And again, it could just be totally random and I wasn't aware of it. But it sticks out to me. Oh, I didn't want to do that? Oh well. Shield dash. I don't know what that is. Oh. Oh, cool. Okay. So I have other abilities. That's shield and A. It's shield dash. Yeah, that's why it said to play the full game first. Maybe I would have known about that. Those things are creepy looking. Primary attacks have a chance to release Mark's Guardian Fist. That would be good. Primary attacks consume stamina to deal additional damage. I think being able to get a shield would be ideal. Yeah, oh, and it'll just stack. Okay, so it's the little bar above my health bar now. Yeah, that seems pretty strong. I don't know why I tried to fight that. I should just run like I did with Lucy. mistakes were made here. I don't know what that even does. Come on. Yay! So what do you have this time? Primary attack has a chance to stun. Well, that's pretty strong, and I can afford it too. I already have that. Drop a divine item. I feel like I want that, and then gave me literally nothing that time. Okay, I want that. I want to upgrade this. Increase cooldown. 3 gems to upgrade things. 5 to do that. Yeah, definitely want to upgrade that. It's really bright. Trying to think. I can't afford anything else. Could gamble more, but yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. I only did it then because I wanted money to buy the divine item thing from that guy. Yeah, the gambling shouldn't be such a bad value proposition. Here we have the goblin. I assume double goblins, we'll see. Or hobgoblins, I guess. Yep, there's the other one. Yeah, when I did this fight in the campaign, it was with a ranged character. Because again, just like the other one with Lucy, where that fight was terrible as ranged, that one was terrible as melee. So again, this isn't bad. This is a fun game mode, but I think it's one of those things where I would have to kind of get more used to the characters and what they have, and unlock some of these other passives here on the right. Just get used to things. But no, this is enjoyable and neat. And I think it's a good addition to the game too. If you were someone who really enjoyed the combat in this and just wanted more of it, this would be a good way to do that without having to start a new game or something. But yeah, like I said, I am going to finish this game off stream. Again, just because I screwed up and played it off stream, and now I'm sort of stuck with it. But no, this game is excellent. Like I said, my issues with it are mostly with family trials. My main issue with the base game is just seriously it's just the gold pickup radius. That's it. Otherwise, this has been a blast to play. I like the little story beats, the art style, the sound design. All of it's fantastic. This would be an easy one to recommend. Again, biggest issue this game has as a whole is just that Hades exists. This game exists in a world where Hades does. And that's a shame. Because if Hades didn't exist, this would be probably the thing in this genre. But unfortunately for this, Hades does. And Hades is just, that's one of the best games I've ever played. in pretty much every aspect of everything it does. So to compare this to that, and you have to, again, as an isometric action roguelite, you have to. That's the high watermark. Yeah, again, it's just a shame. But I would recommend this to people for sure. This is enjoyable. Check it out. It goes on sale fairly frequently, from what I can tell. Still getting constant updates. And it has co-op too. We might check that out later. Like I said, we're planning to do something multiplayer this week. We'll see. We're still working out the details with that. That's why I didn't want to give days and times on that. But yeah, I've had some stuff planned. That's why the schedule is kind of so up in the air. But yeah, definitely give this a shot if you're interested. It does have a free demo on Steam as well. So if you're watching this, you think that looks pretty cool, but how does it actually play? Aside from my sort of ramblings about it, you can check it out. Again, demo, totally free. But yeah, we're gonna end it there. So this was Children of Morta. I will definitely be finishing this off stream, and I'll probably give a quick update with my final thoughts on it once I do that. Maybe a video, I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably just do a video of it. That'll be fine. I'll do a family trials run while I talk about it. That would be good. But yeah, no, this is fun. Highly recommend it. And again, as always, whether you were here live or you watch the VOD later on, we do appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, have a good one.